This is a human brain. But it isn't just any brain. It belongs to the first person in history to play video games for 70 years straight. By the time this man was 3, he was already holding a controller. By 10, his neural pathways were being forged by 8-bit logic. And by 30, he had spent more time in virtual worlds than in the real one. We call this the lab rat generation. You might be part of it. For the first time, science is discovering that your lifelong gaming habit is doing something to your biology that no one expected. Here is exactly what will happen when the first generation raised on games gets old. Usually, as you age, your brain's hippocampus begins to shrink. This is the part of your head that handles memory and navigation. It's why elderly people often get lost in their own neighborhoods. But the lifelong gamer has been running a hippocampal maintenance program for decades. Because they spent a lifetime navigating complex 3D maps in games like Super Mario 64 or World of Warcraft, their brain was forced to build a spatial safety net. These gamers aren't arriving at old age with deteriorated brains. They are arriving with brains optimized for reducing visuomotor surprise. Essentially, their brains have learned to process complex visual chaos, using less energy. While everyone else's brain is withering, yours has been at the gym. But there is a darker cost to this upgrade. Your brain has a dopamine baseline. If you spend 60 years receiving a high-frequency digital reward every 30 seconds, winning a match or finding a diamond, your joy sensor gets recalibrated to a higher threshold. By the time you're 80, the real world might feel broken. A walk in the park or a slow conversation won't trigger the same response it does for a non-gamer. To a gamer senior, the real world might feel like a permanent state of withdrawal. You might be physically in a retirement home, but neurochemically, you're starving for a digital fix that real life is too slow to provide. This is where the experiment takes a turn. Retirement usually removes the psychological scaffolding of work, the goals and structure that keep us sane. For a 90-year-old with a failing body, gaming becomes that scaffolding. It addresses the 4 primary fears of aging simultaneously: physical limitation, social loss, lack of structure, and cognitive decline. We are already seeing 97-year-olds competing in esports for the same reason you do: the pleasure of mastery. While previous generations played bingo, our generation will be full diving. Your Discord server and your guild might outlast your physical social circle, becoming your primary community when the real world becomes inaccessible. We are the pioneers of a new way to age. But it comes with a choice. If your digital life is structurally better, more social, and more rewarding than your real one, why would you ever take the headset off? The first generation of gamers isn't just getting older, they're evolving. So tell me, what is the one game you'll be playing in the nursing home? And is a gamer brain a gift or a curse? Subscribe to PixelPsych for more deep dives into your digital brain. I'll see you in the next one.